So, lads, this was a huge announcement by Unrivaled. And this is something that is very interesting because this kind of changed things. So, Unrivaled, for me, they announced a lot of players that I'm like, okay, I'm a little bit. They announced like Dana Evans, who's been with Besiktas, but again, she's okay. Leah Rue is okay. Alana Smith got announced, who had been playing with over in China. Maddie Seegers, who was killing it in AU, got announced. So, I'm going to play from everywhere. Rachel Banham. Ezzy Magbagor, who was arguably the best player from the Prague team that won EuroLeague last year. So, there's a lot of players that are playing in Unrivaled this year that, are new. So, some players, I'm guessing K-Mac is going back overseas. But there are two players that haven't been announced that are big names. First of all was the leader of Team Cancun. Miss, I'm not using here to get locked in. I'm just here to work out because, if I get locked in now, I won't focus on the WNBA season. Sabrina Ionescu. And Angel Reese is another player who is not currently on the Unrivaled list. You can see here, we couldn't be more excited about the incredible talent we've added so far in addition to our returning athletes heading into Season 2. We know you're all eager to learn who will be joining us this year, and we wanted to give you as much information as possible ahead of more big news tomorrow in Philadelphia. A few of players were in productive negotiations which just need a little extra time, and we're all about giving our athletes space to make decisions on their own terms. That means we've still got 2 roster spots, and we can't wait to share who'll be filling them soon. Thank you for all the continued enthusiasm and support for Unrivaled and our amazing players. It's what makes the league so special. Lads, Hayley Van Lith said she's playing Unrivaled. I'm just putting it out there. HVL said she's playing Unrivaled. And obviously Sabrina's not there. But neither is Angel Reese. Angel Reese has not currently been announced for Unrivaled. Which is huge because let's be real. Angel Reese is the biggest draw in Unrivaled. And she was good last year. Let's not... Look, anyone who says, and someone says Angel and Sabrina are playing hardball, I'd say they're probably not offering Sabrina the same money as they did last year because they gave her the Caitlin Clark deal. And I'm guessing Angel Reese wants the Sabrina deal. That would be my assumption. And you know what? Rightfully so. I don't have a problem with Angel and Caitlin. I mean, Sabrina and Caitlin and Angel. They're probably holding out for. But where does HVL come into this? She literally said she's playing Unrivaled. Is HVL going to be like the league reserve? Remember when Natisha Heidemann last year just wasn't on a team, but she was on every team. If they get those 2 players who I think they got this announcement would be legendary. Go ahead and announce Angel. They obviously Chechi Zandalasini. Chechi Zandalasini is going to be playing in Europe. Chechi Zandalasini is 1,000,000% going to be playing in Europe. But right now, yeah, so they got 40 of 42. I have a really, really weird feeling that what we're going to see what happened last year. I still think the 4-on-4 is a possibility. I think 8x4. So not 8x4. You only need 7 players per team is fine in a 4-on-4 game. So I think making this league 4-on-4 would make it 100 times better, even on the modified court. It means post players can be post players. It means guards can run the P&R. It means spacing matters, and it's not just Chelsea Gray back down hoops, which won it last year. Chelsea Gray back down hoops and Fee 1v1 post fades. But Unrivaled would help Caitlin's development. I actually fully believe that. I believe Unrivaled would help Caitlin's development. I don't think that's a question. I appreciate this because we know Stewie can't make it this year because of her injury. Vanislu too, that's 2 roster spots alone. Didn't see Kate named. Kate was named. And Stewie's also there. Fee's going to be back for Unrivaled. Wait, is Breanna Stewart's name not on the list? It is, isn't it? Yeah, Stewie's name's on the list. This is the list right here. They got 46 of 48. Stewie's name's on the list. But obviously, it's Katie Lou. I would have thought Katie Lou would be healthy, but clearly not. Clearly, Katie Lou Samuelson's not healthy. Courtney Vandersloot's not healthy. So there's going to be a few players, obviously, from last year. Crazy if it was an Angel and Caitlin reveal. I think there's a 0% chance that it's Caitlin over Sabrina. I think they're not that it would make much of a difference, but I think if Caitlin's seeing Sabrina, I think Sabrina is someone that Caitlin 100% looks up to, in like a big sister type way, not even as competitors, but like, I think if it was bad enough that Sabrina Ionescu's like, nah, I'm done, I can't see her playing, but I don't know if Angel Reese is going to play. I think they're holding out. Just like they held out for Caitlin the whole way, I think they're holding out for Angel right here. They're about to announce tomorrow to build up the hype. It says here a few players need a little extra time. This could be a really interesting one. This could be a really, really interesting one. Like, I don't know. Like, I would assume it's going to be Angel. But, like, you just never know. You just never know with all the shit that's going on right now with the Chicago Sky, with all the shit that's going on with her. Look, there's a possibility that she's happy out, training with that side. She's back training with the side sets, dribble, crossover, on the spot, sidestep, pull up, fadeaway midi. Or pull up, like, not fadeaway, on the spot, slow midi. Like, it's one of those things. And I do also think that if they were going to be, like, stalling this whole thing, I think if they were going to be stalling this entire thing, that it would be a case of, like, I mean, Angel Reese, I think her name would have been early. I genuinely do think her name would have been early enough in the whole list of names, or she would have been like the start of one day, because like we all know, like this whole thing, if they're trying to make it a grand reveal of somebody, a player who was all Unrivaled second team last year wouldn't be that player if they were trying to make it a like spectacle. I think Angel's actually like not signed up yet, and like I don't actually think that we're gonna hear who the next players are in the next day or two, and I don't think they're gonna jump the gun and bring in like a Hailey Van Lith. I don't think they are. Like, remember last year they had the wild card spots, and no one knew who the wild cards were gonna be. But I want to see Caitlin Clark and Unrivaled. We go for it. I agree, but at the end of the day, I like, as long as, like, I hope she makes what ends up being the best decision for herself. I don't think she did last summer, but I think in hindsight she didn't last summer, but I hope whatever she does, she plays some ball. But yeah, it's like, we have to assume Angel is one of the last two. I don't know. I really don't know. I think there's a hard ball there. I think there's absolutely hard ball there from Angel Reese. I think she's announcing it in her podcast tomorrow. I think that would be a kind of cool one. That maybe would be a thing. But there's equally as good a chance that Angel Reese just says, you know what, it's been a long, stressful season. I'm going to take the off season off to work and be ready for 2026. Like, there is a possibility of that. But yeah, maybe if Angel got screwed over last year in the equity split, I don't know. But all we know is that unless something changes, Dominique Malonga has already signed for Fenerbahce. Unless something changes, one of, like, it's very unlikely, like, basically only two of Angel, Sabrina, Caitlin, Aja can be in it unless things change. And by the way, Hailey Van Lith said she's playing in Unrivaled, so maybe it could be one of them. Maybe it could only be one. But anyway, I'll see you guys.